Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another Ninjago discussion video. In this video, I want to talk about how much time exactly passes between any two Ninjago seasons. There are a couple instances when we actually do have a confirmed number, such as seasons 8, 9, and 11, but most of the seasons we actually don't. So this video, I'm going to be estimating how much time passes between any two Ninjago installments. This only includes TV show stuff and not stuff like the Dark Island trilogy, simply because I haven't read that. But anyways, we'll start off with talking about how much time exactly passes between the pilots and Season 1, Rise of the Snakes. By the beginning of Season 1, the ninja are kind of lazy. They're playing video games and stuff. They clearly haven't really been seeing action for a little while. And this is due to Garmadon escaping in a vortex at the end of the pilots and pretty much disappearing. So without the skeleton army under his command, the ninja don't really have any enemies to fight, and then Lloyd Garmadon emerges. The big clue that will help us is that the ninja have kind of gotten lazy after this. They're playing video games and stuff, and they're not really as alert necessarily as they were before during the pilots. So I do think some time has definitely passed between the pilots and Season 1. Enough time where they've been able to train more, but they are also kind of a little bit more lazy. So I'm going to say anywhere from 3 to 4 months have passed in between the pilots and Season 1. Keep in mind, this is my opinion. Of course, it is an estimation, so it's based on stuff that happens, but you will not necessarily agree with this stuff. So now we're going to talk about how much time has passed between Season 1 and the beginning of Season 2, those filler episodes, and of course our big clues will come from Episode 14, Darkness Shall Rise. This shows that the city is still kind of in ruins after the rampage of the Great Devourer. In the beginning scene, you can see a tree has been tipped over, and the ninja are trying to repair some kind of pole. Now, it also is mentioned by Kai that they don't have any homes, so I don't think that the ninja would be without a home for a few months. And then we also have the Serpentine Generals, who I highly doubt, again, would sit back and do nothing for a few months. So I will say not much time has at all passed between Season 1 and the beginning of Season 2. I would say maybe a week or so has passed between the filler episodes and the second half of Season 2, but I'm going to go with anywhere from 2 to 3 days have passed since the Great Devourer's rampage and the beginning of Season 2. So yeah, now talking about how much time has passed between the final battle and Season 3, and I think this is probably Ninjago's biggest time skip yet. It appears that so much has changed in between these two seasons. You have the city, which is now futuristic and stuff, there's all kinds of new technologies, and obviously this would take a lot of time to really develop. And of course, the city is back to normal. I wouldn't really say normal since it's futuristic now, but it's not in ruins as it was at the end of the final battle. They've had time to repair, technology has advanced, so yeah, I mean, I don't think that happens overnight. And then of course, the ninja are teachers now too, and they seem like they haven't been in action for a long time. So I do think that this is probably the biggest time skip between seasons, and I would say anywhere from a minimum of 1 to a maximum of 3 years have passed in between these two seasons. Everything has really changed with the city, and the ninja are kind of out of action now, so they're looking to get back in that action when the Overlord returns. Now talking about how much time has passed in between Zane's death at the end of Season 3 and the beginning of Season 4, well, I'd say a few months. First of all, at this point, Zane has been captured by Ronin and sold to Chen alongside Pixel. And now we also have the other ninja who are off doing their own things. Jay is hosting a TV show, and at some point it was stated that Jay's TV show ran for 74 episodes and a holiday special, which was a reference to how long Ninjago would run as of Season 7. So yeah, I mean, that also shows that he'd been running the show for a long time. Then we also have Cole and Kai who are off. Kai ran out of bad guys to fight and stuff. Also, as of Season 4, the city really is relying less on technology, and I expect that shift would take a few months. So I'm going to say 4 to 6 months have passed in between Season 3 and Season 4, and during this time, of course, Zane is in Chen's hands now, the ninja are doing their own things, and the city is less reliant on technology. And now from Season 4 to Season 5, following Moro's release from the Cursed Realm, as well as Garmadon's sacrifice. And basically, it can't have taken that long, seeing as Moro's out of the Cursed Realm. Why would he really need to wait this long? However, Moro also does have a little bit of planning to do, and Moro does need to find out where the Allied armor is, and just do a little bit of planning before he can really start the Preeminence plot. Now, we also have Lloyd, who is still dealing with the loss of his father. It does appear that wound is still fresh, and Lloyd is still uncertain about where his future is going, who he's going to become without his father. And then we also have Wu, who has set up a tea shop. He's built a tea shop there and has started a business. So I'm going to say that the time skip from Season 4 to Season 5 is 1 to 2 months. Wu has now built a tea farm, and Moro is out planning his revenge. I know you're thinking, how exactly are we going to do Season 6? I mean, all of it got erased, and, well, not all of it got erased. Most of Episode 55 is still actually canon, and so we'll talk about how much time has passed between Episode 55 and the ending of Season 5. But yeah, anyways, by episode 55, the ninja are famous. They are loved by all of the crowds and stuff, and they appear to be kind of used to being famous. They're used to all of these interviews and stuff. They're used to running away from the fans, and it doesn't seem like this is exactly new to them. Their popularity has grown, and then we also have Klaus, who is out of the cursed realm by this point. Similar to what Moro did, he's probably planning something, and also Klaus's plan is more elaborate too, so yeah, I mean, I think that would take some more time. So I'm going to say 3 to 4 months have passed between season 5 and episode 55. Now, talking about the time skip between episode 55 and Day of the Departed, it is important to mention that some other canon stuff does happen between season 6 and Day of the Departed, such as the Dark Island trilogy and a canon play called Realm of Shadows, featuring Klaus as the main antagonist. So, you know, we do have to incorporate that. I would probably say a month or two since episode 55 to Dark Island trilogy. But then by Day of the Departed, the ninja aren't exactly as famous anymore as they were by Skybound. I mean, not everyone is really going crazy over them. And then we also have Cole, who has started to fade away, despite having more control over his ghost powers in episode 55. So something has definitely changed with Cole's powers. So I'm going to say 5 to 6 months have passed between season 6 and Day of the Departed. The ninja aren't exactly as famous anymore. And then we also have Cole, who is struggling with his ghost form now. It is, however, very easy to get a sense of how much time has passed between Day of the Departed and Hands of Time. And there are a lot of clues that help us with this in the Season 7 premiere, such as the ninja cleaning up the museum after the Day of the Departed battle, and Cole directly mentioning that Day of the Departed battle as well. We see Jay carrying a Samukai mannequin, and yeah, so they are cleaning up from that battle in the museum. Then we also have Misako and Ronan and Dareth, who are helping the ninja move into the Temple of Erjitsu. They're bringing all of their stuff, and, you know, Nia's samurai gear and stuff, so they are moving into the Temple of Erjitsu at this point. It's all cleaned up, back to its normal state. So I'm going to say only a few days have really passed between Season 7 and Day of the Departed. Maybe about 1 week at max, or even less, has passed between these two installments. Now, we won't spend too much time on the time skip between Season 7 and Season 8, because this is actually confirmed in episode 75 when Cole and Jay are out on their mission. Cole does say it's been a year, and they definitely need to find Master Wu by this point. So a year has definitely passed between Season 7 and Season 8. This is confirmed, so no doubts about this. Now, we also do have confirmed time skips between Season 8 and Season 9. In the Hunted season premiere, Dareth does mention that it's only been 1 week since Emperor Garmadon took over, and everything's been turned upside down. So yeah, this 1 week was enough for Emperor Garmadon to impose his rule in the city, with the Colossus watching over, and everything has gone into chaos. So yeah, this is once again confirmed. This is not speculation at all. 1 week has passed between Season 8 and Season 9. Now, I'd like to compare the Season 9 to Season 10 time skip, and we don't exactly have a confirmed number for this, but I'd like to compare it to the time skip between Season 2 and Season 3. At the end of the first season, the city was in ruins, and by the next season, it was rebuilt. However, let's establish that the Season 2 and Season 3 time skip is longer, simply because the city is not just rebuilding them, but actually improving, and with all these technological developments. And in between Season 9 and Season 10, Borg Tower has been repaired, all kinds of highways are under construction, but also a new bounty has been constructed in the ninja's honor. So I would imagine that that would take a pretty long time, and just with the city rebuilding after Garmadon's Colossus had destroyed so much. So I'm going to say around 4 months, or 3 or 4 months had passed between Season 9 and Season 10. And we do know how much time has passed between Season 10 and Season 11, and the answer is at least 6 months. It could be more than 6 months, but I think 6 months is pretty reasonable. Basically, during this time, the ninja have become super lazy. They've had nothing to do. This is not like in the pilots in Season 1. And also, Wu says the battle with the Oni was ages ago in the first episode. And then in the third episode, someone mentions that Pixel started working on the Underground Samurai X Cave 6 months ago. So this would make sense to happen after the battle with the Oni. I mean, we wouldn't really have had the underground base excluded from Season 10 had it been built. So yeah, I mean, I do think 6 months is pretty reasonable for a time skip between Season 10 and Season 11. The ninja have become really lazy. The Samurai X base has been constructed underneath the monastery, as well as all of these new vehicles that the ninja have. So that's going to be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun making this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share with anyone you know. If I missed any of these confirmed time skips that were confirmed elsewhere, like Twitter or social media, the ones I mentioned were all confirmed in the TV show, so please do let me know if I missed any, and let me know your interpretation of the time skips as well. And thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.